Okay. We are here. Stormbreakers, assemble. Wrong genre. But this is where we're at. My screen is still loading, so hang in there. Actually, there isn't anything there really to load until I pop it up in my other screen, which literally is trying to just load. All right, so here we are with the Theater of the Mind. This Theater of the Mind is your mind on D&D. It's blank. So that's what your parents were worried about all those years ago. Welcome, everyone. It is February 18th, and we are resuming the Stormbreakers Saviors of the Sword Coast, where we have our gallant heroes. We're down 2 tonight. One player needed to leave the campaign, and the other just has to work late, so won't be able to join us. When last we left our heroes, they had boarded the dreadnought Emberlost that had been commandeered by the Storm, the Storm Priestess, Farrelly Stormsworn. And so she had kind of used this as her home base, and the heroes got word of where this dreadnought could be in the center of a spooky fog bank as a ghost ship that's been attacking merchant vessels on the Sword Coast. They got word, they jumped on their ship, got the crew going, set sail, and headed out to intercept. And intercept they did. They were first attacked by a seemingly tough guy on a boat. I mean, on a bird, a giant rock, and that rock attacked the ship outside of the fog bank. They did a lot of rough handling of that guy who was supposed to be tough and telling him to get lost. And are the Stormbreakers going to take any of that? No. So they pretty much knocked the guy off his bird, and then Kineas somehow got up there as well and ended up on the bird and flying the bird back into the fog bank as the ship itself tried to follow it in. So as they followed it in, they just hear the beating of drums in the center of the fog bank. Very eerie, very, horror movie-esque. Huh?
I flew the bird right into it.
You did. You flew right into it, and the bird took your lead. It was kind of on autopilot, went back to the nest that was on the back of the ship, right? And so it landed there. You jumped off, were attacked by some wraiths, I believe, and
Yes.
And so then while the wraiths were attacking, the other ship caught up, and people started doing ship-to-ship boarding and finishing off the wraiths, and then began to explore deeper into the ship. At one point, a few of the party happened on the oaring deck, where there were about 50 skeleton warriors rowing the ship. They had pulled their oars in already, so this left them very easily to stand up, turn around, and begin shooting arrows or pulling out their short swords to attack these guys that were coming down the stairs. They decided they were going to back out, but then Kineas got in the way, and then Zamara got in the way. So nobody was really backing out, and they just ended up wiping out a whole bunch. There was just some nasty spells going on and things like that that were just taking out skeletons in mass numbers. But while that was happening, other heroes had happened. Like Kineas went into the front of the ship and found a shrine and began to go to work at destroying and desecrating that area so it could never be used to worship Talos again. Meanwhile, at the back of the ship, in the captain's quarters, Ozus and Zith encountered a drunk Farrelly Stormsworn who was drowning her sorrows and failed missions in all the rum she could find on the ship. And so, in good old Captain Jack Sparrow fashion, she started to blame everybody else for all of her problems. And so our heroes jumped in and started to attack. Zamara ended up joining them. Kineas ended up joining them. People were dropping flame strikes and fireballs and going to town on her while she was trying her own bit. So it was kind of a short battle because all of a sudden the back of the ship got torn off by a really, really big god named Talos, who was sick and tired of his priestess making a mockery of his very destructive and chaotic nature, and not succeeding at really anything she tried, mostly because these certain heroes kept causing problems. But he had a beef with her, not with them, it seems. Well, maybe he did, because he picked her up and kind of just squished her and then tossed her aside. And then he picked up the whole dreadnought ship and he pitched it kind of across the ocean. And so these guys were flying through the air on this ship that was not meant to be an airship at all. So when it hit the water again, it just really started to break apart, killing Emberlost, killing all the skeletons that were on the ship, and tossing all of the heroes that were trying to get out while the ship was midair, tossing all the heroes into the drink with the wreckage of this ship. Lucky for them, that wreckage was at the coast of a strange island. So these guys kind of took a break, made sure they healed up, felt a little better, studied up on their spells and got prepared. So Liamon's tiny hut came down, and they were ready to get to business trying to figure out where they were at when they found they were even thinking about doing a teleport spell back to Leylon. That would have been the shortcut. But instead, they investigated a obelisk, a black obelisk, a pillar, a kind of a monument or something. It was about 12 feet tall or 15 feet tall, something like that. And as they were investigating that, it began to pulse and thrum with magic. They started to get a little concerned about that, but still hung out trying to figure out what was going on. And while they were chit-chatting amongst themselves, not realizing that the thrumming was getting faster and faster and faster, the clock ran out, and all of a sudden they were caught in some kind of strange magical emission that seems to have come from the pillar that was making all that arcane noise. At that point, they were I am all loaded. I'm excited. All right, so at that point, they went through quite a toss-about as they were somehow hurled across the plains, no longer in Kansas anymore. And that brings us to kind of where we pick up. In the sanctum, so I think I should be able to put this picture out there for you. Whoops. There is a link to a JPEG. Sweet. Hold on. Maybe I can put this up as a map. Stand by 1 sec. The sanctum. Save changes. Well, this should do it. Now I just need to activate the scene. Where are we? So many maps, I just lost it. Where is it? The sanctum. The sanctum. Map 2.1. I've suddenly gone blind.
Sorry to hear that.
I don't know what. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let me activate this map. Activate.
So it means you're not going to be seeing us through this.
All right. So,
Wow.
everyone is down yonder. All right. And so here in this room, all y'all are. And Zamara is not there. We're going to remove
What about
Zamara.
Todd?
He can be there. He's there.
Good.
All right. He's absolutely there. You need a cleric. All right. Because who knows?
We do.
Who knows what I'm going to do to you next?
Yeah,
All
we
right.
do need a
So
cleric.
you
Really has brain scrambles.
indeed. All right. So and everyone can see that.
I don't see Todd, but oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I can see that. Yep.
Okay. All right. Let me double check.
How's this? Kineas has some
here.
crazy shit going on with him.
Let me
It was-
config
Oh, there we go.
grid.
Yes. What is that,
lighting,
Kineas?
Right here.
Broken vision.
Oh, what's going on around you? It looks like you have like some spell.
Yeah. What's going on?
You?
Yeah.
have
I
any
don't see
spell
anything.
action.
Yeah. It's like you have it too. There's like a blue tidy
like-
bowl thing running around your head.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, mine's flashing. Look at that.
Ziv
we
is going
like
to
in
sit
heaven?
on the couch.
This reminds me of a scene in The Witcher.
Ziv found a book and he's like, yes, finally a book.
Oh, I
Hey,
had the
book.
death ward. That's why I got 7 hours of You Can't Kill Me. Is that death ward still active, or should we take it off?
I think that was from
you
yesterday.
you can remove it.
Okay.
That's what kept you alive, so you could raise everybody else from the dead.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
giving me this ultimate question. Are you sure you want to delete this? Because you'll delete it forever.
Yeah, delete it for sure. Here,
So
I'll do
yes?
it for you. I'll do it for you. Yeah.
Yeah, why
All
don't
right.
you do? Dude, it's still.
All right.
I'm still shining bright.
So I think we can remove frightened. We can. Okay.
This is by far one of the most cheerful maps we've ever been to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Standing before you, I don't know where they went, but I have some tokens for these guys. I don't know why I don't have all of them.
Is
They
this an
are missing.
SFW episode?
Here, everyone,
Is this
back
a
in
what?
formation.
Not suitable for work?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the
Uh,
girls to come out and start feeding us.
Right? Okay, so I'm not sure what's wrong with the other token. Somebody just didn't do a good job here, but this is one person that you see here. This is another person that you see here. And so
Yep.
you will appear, they will have been, let's see, where would they be? They are probably right here and right here. And then there will be another one. So as if you can't be on the desk, I'm moving you off. Okay. So they are behind this desk, kind of in a little elevated area where they have gathered around a particular ritual area where they have done some things up. They're holding in the middle of their hands this glowing orb that, as you appear, it seems to spark out, right? So I'm missing more. The third wizard is a bald man. As I showed you a picture here, let me. I think I can. Oh, I can't do it there, but this should show everyone at home as well. The three wizards. There is a young redhead. There is a white-haired elf or half-elf, and then there's this bald man with cool facial hair and a snarky grin, just because he is. That's the way he always is. So
Oz's has a history of getting us in trouble with women. You know that, right? She's a redhead, right?
yeah,
Oh, great.
yeah.
This is not good.
Okay, so what we left with last week was them looking at you very surprised and saying, "What are you? Who are you? And what are you doing here?" Right? So
Are we prone?
No, you were all standing in the vicinity of that black obelisk, and you have appeared just right around like 5 feet of each other. I think you were, while you were chit chatting, I think you were getting ready to use your spell to gate your way back to Leylon, right? Something to that effect.
We were thinking about it, yeah, and then you counted
You were
us down.
you were kind of talking about it, and it never really amounted to
We're
anything.
getting around.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's where we stand. So these guys are like, who are you and what are you doing here?
I looking around. Do these withers seem like cultists? Like
No,
we
they are
were
dressed. No, they are dressed in fine attire.
Ooh.
They look to be very well to do. And Zith, make an arcane check.
Or can I was going to ask some questions along those lines, but I can do it like this. That is okay.
Yeah. Make an arcane check. Yeah, you no problem. You sense that some extremely powerful magic way above your head. You don't cast 9th level spells yet, do you?
No, God, no.
Yeah, so way over your head is a fading from here.
Is fading from here.
Yeah, so Kineas, you too sense very powerful conjuration magic fading from around you and among them as that light that they're holding between them winks out.
Ooh.
with the
Like they're in
light
trouble?
conjuration magic.
What's that?
So when I looked at the light, did I see like the aura of conjuration around it?
A bit. Yeah, that's what you saw. Is that it was just the last, like when you first arrived, this is what happens, right? You see, yeah. So basically, there's a flash of multicolored light. The world winks out of existence. Nothingness envelops your senses, though you feel the thrum of magic rushing like an electric spark through your veins. When you regain focus, you're standing in a plush, candlelit parlor. A stately woman in blue robes leans towards you, her brow furrowed in confusion and concern. And in the blurry background stand a frowning woman and in a flowing black dress, and a man tugging in confusion at his high crimson collar.
Hello.
The woman leading toward the characters right now, looking at you, she is must be maybe half elven. She has an air about her that seems like maybe that's the case. She says, "I'm sorry. What is it you're doing here?"
I have
This would
no
say,
idea. We were on a.
where is here?
I didn't.
You
Didn't you guys bring it here?
you can't possibly be the answer to our wish. Of course, the woman in
Wish?
black kind of sneers, and she gets shushed by the white-haired woman, and
Okay, I'm
she's
sorry. We just got tossed by a god like less than 24 hours ago. I have no idea what's going on. All we did was touch the black pillar, and now we're here. So where is here?
that's fascinating. I am your unexpected host. My name is Illustriel.
Is this the
And
redhead
this-
talking?
No, the white-haired woman.
Ugh.
And this is Tasha.
Ooh, Tasha.
And our other gentleman here, his name is Modin Kanan. And he looks at you a little bit, still a little bit confused, but, gives you an assenting nod. and says, much obliged.
Wait, what's the woman's name who's speaking? Sorry, I got Tasha and Morton Cannon.
Illustriel.
Illustrial. Tasha.
Didn't do anything.
Okay,
When he
so
looked from
Tasha.
so Jim, would Zith know these names through his studies, as the player?
You
I
might.
do.
Anyone who is proficient in arcana can go ahead and make a roll, but only
I'm
if
not
you're proficient.
proficient. Damn it.
Yes,
Well,
you're
what about
proficient.
history?
How can
History?
you not be proficient, wizard?
History?
does
Um,
that.
I'm
so
proficient in history.
Dell drops to a knee because he just is blown away by how fancy this place is. There's nothing he's ever seen. And just apologizes for the intrusion and says, we're just as confused as you are.
Indeed.
Ozus would be like if Tasha was a candle, Ozus is a moth.
Right?
He's like totally blown away by this woman.
He,
Jim, I'm
yes, Canas.
I'm trying to remember something as Kine. I don't know. Does Patrick know either or Kineas? But isn't Silverhand the open Lord of Waterdeep?
There is a silver hand that is the open lord of Waterdeep, yes.
Is this would I have ever seen photos of that person? Like, does this look like them?
I don't know. You might have. You might have seen some picture art of it.
I think
This is not her. This woman has similar features, like they could be sisters, but she never said her last name was Silverhand. She just said her name was Illustriel.
Yeah, okay, that Patrick knows then. Kineas knows nothing.
So Illustriel gestures to one of the plush bits of furniture there, large, comfortable sofa, and she says, please rest yourselves. I'm sure you're disoriented by whatever just happened here. This is my sanctum here in the City of Doors, Sigil, at the center of the multiverse.
I'm sorry. I think I hit my head. Where in Faerun is this?
This is you are not in Faerun, Rune Knight. You now tread in my sanctum in the city of Sigil.
The city of Sigil. Would that sound familiar to us?
Again, it wouldn't be a history roll. It would be something along the lines of Arcana or maybe religion.
So we need to roll an Arcana to get along with.
If you're proficient, then I would say that you have a chance to know who these people are. If you're proficient in religion or Arcana,
I am.
If you have a proficiency in religion, you may then also know where the city is.
Okay, so let me roll for religion then.
Okay.
Guide yourself.
25.
No need.
Nice. Sigil is also known as the City of Doors, and it is located in the center of all the planes.
Ooh.
You are in a different plane of existence right now.
So
you would also know that this city is run by someone who is called the Lady of Pain.
But not in a good way.
He is a fair ruler.
Oh, he. Oh, okay.
She is a fair ruler.
And is this where you live most of the time, or are you elsewhere?
Absolutely. When not traveling, this is home.
That's bad.
It's very odd that you found yourself here.
No kidding.
Tasha goes.
Yeah.
So now Tasha, the redhead, she's looked you over, and you've been invited to kind of sit down. Where is the place to sit?
What? Who did she look over?
She looks over at you folks, including you, Ozus, and you begin
right.
to feel the heat pick up a little bit as she gazes at you and the others, and she says, I wonder if they have a tie to Vecna. There has to be a
Wait,
connection.
did you say
What was your
Vecna?
wish?
Like,
What were you casting here?
And Illustrial says, indeed, a fascinating potential development. Do you adventurers have any connection to Vecna?
Can I make
I
an
look
insight
over
check?
at Knace. Knace is a good one on this. I'm just kind of, I know we do, but I'm not saying anything.
May
But
I make an insight check to see, like, is their interest like, oh, we're pro Vecna or anti? Are they pro or anti Vecna? Is what I want to know.
Are you going to try to like use insight or something?
Yes,
That I'm proficient in.
I am also 19.
They don't seem to be, but just from their actions and kind of the way they're asking, you might gather that they are not fans, but they're very cautious about it. They're trying to figure out who you are right now.
Then I'll respond, yeah, we dealt with the cult of Vecna a few weeks back. We had to wipe them out of the city of Neverwinter. Then something weird happened, and we ended up in Neverdeath. But we saw something. It's hard to explain. We saw, like, I guess Vecna, and he gave us a boon because he wanted to. I don't know. I'm
Really?
sorry if I'm not being helpful here.
I had a separate but similar experience where I
Yeah.
wiped out some cult members and then later received a boon.
Yeah. We went to the worst place I've ever been to. Neverdeath.
Oh. Were you calling Vecna here?
In the Shadowfell, I see. Oh,
Yeah.
No.
No, we're not. But the question is, how did we get here?
And that is a fascinating question that we must find an answer to.
Yeah.
It seems to be that your connection with Vecna has somehow affected our spell. The three of us combined our powers. Sith, make an arcana check. The three of us have combined our powers to effect a powerful wish spell. I don't know how much you know of Vecna, but he is a threat. He's very, very dangerous. And we have discovered that he is seeking to unravel the very fabric of reality and remake it in his own image as his own reality, where everyone worships him. He is the one and only God. So
Kasuth was only one God.
Yeah. No, there will be no Kasuth.
Well, that's not good.
He will be the only God, and everyone will worship him. We have been observing cult activity across the multiverse as he gathers secrets and boosts his own power. So this is obviously of great concern to us. So we crafted a powerful version of Wish that we're hoping would be able to hobble him, if you will, to keep him from being able to complete his task. But obviously something has gone very wrong.
Oh,
And here you are.
Oz is just like, wow, check it out. He looks at everyone. We're like the chosen ones. They want us to chase down Vecna.
So Zith, as you notice, these three wizards actually seem to be quite drained and weakened after casting this massive spell.
Yeah.
That would reach across the multiverse to do whatever the wish was. I'm sure it was long and had lots of things in it to stop the game master from twisting it. But they left something out, and here you are.
Yeah. So basically, we're kind of like chosen, huh?
Well, perhaps. It
Wow.
would make sense to me that would be the case. Please, let's have a seat out here. And they walk out of the room. And
Oz is just like a little puppy dog. He's right behind Tasha.
and I don't seem to have a Mordenkainen token, so that's weird.
On the
But
ice
he's with
from,
them.
From Batman
You want to
or Luke's Lux. What's Superman Nemesis?
Nemesis?
Yeah,
Yeah, Lex Luthor?
that's
For
it.
sure.
Find one of those
For
tokens.
sure. I know. I've got a picture of him. It just isn't on a token. So I am remedying that right now so that
Yeah,
he
you
can
go
be
to
here too.
What's that token site we all
I
went
just
to?
gotta. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Gosh dang it! I'm so used to. All right, stand by. Gotta get the right blankety blank VTT up. All right, so let's close this. Let's go to the token, which I think is up
Beautiful room.
here somewhere. Okay, I'll get it for them. So meanwhile, they're discussing with you. So what is it that you know of Vecna? Tell us. I mean, aside from your apparent tie to him, what do you know of him?
Well, when we were fighting the cult, I did some research. I know he's the god of secrets. He's, I think, some sort of undead. Although, and that's honestly about it. Oh, and he's not from our world.
I think Oz would probably know a little bit more. He's not a fun god, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, indeed. I would agree with you.
And if I remember correctly, if I'm hearing from my mother, he was kind of a god that, he wants it all, and he's willing to do anything to get it.
Love how Oz is just slowly making his way over.
All right, I've got him. Here he is. Okay, so I've just made a token for him.
What
right.
what was it with the secrets that we got? We got some secrets that we could spend, right? Kanash, maybe you remember, or Ozus.
I remember a few of them, but I also don't want to share those.
And what happened when we used, or what happens when we use them? Do you remember? I was looking through my notes. I couldn't find it.
That's right.
I remember
we all got a secret, and I forget what mine was.
So far, nothing's happened with those. Like, it's literally just we knew they were important somehow to Vecna,
No, but
and
like
then we got
I think
to never know.
we had a
Then we
finite
had
amount of
vision.
them, and if
We're all
we
talking
used them,
about it.
something happened. Like I forget if it was we got advantage on something, but like they were useful. Zith would offer up, you know, um, we've had a run-in with Vecna, but and we've heard about the power of his eye, and Zith would have a glint. It's very powerful, and the holder of that eye would be you know a nearly indestructible being on our realm. But
You notice Mordenkainen is studying you while you're got your little glint in your eye.
yeah,
We're all like talking amongst ourselves, right? At this point, we're
no,
like,
I was talking to them
oh, okay.
about the eye and the hand. But alas, we have not come close to that. We've, as Caneus has said, we've had our run-ins with his minions. But that's about it. I don't know if us being here is connected to your wish, but as we've said, we got thrown across the worlds by Talos himself, and the last thing we remember, we were on a deserted island, and this black obelisk started vibrating, and bamf, we were here. That's about all I can tell you. That's about all I can tell you. You know what? Like, what was your wish supposed to stop? Like, exactly, and like, what parts of his progress were you trying to slow down?
We were trying to hobble his ability to gather the power of secrets. For he'll use this power to rend the multiverse and rebuild it. To him, a secret is of great worth. He knows how to use the power of the secrets. He is the god of secrets. And he uses that power that he pulls from within them to work his magic and impose his will. So
Though,
Mordenkainen looks at all of you, and then he looks at Illustrial, and he says, he goes, I'm afraid that our attempt at stopping him this way did not work, but I do have an alternate plan. He strides over to a cabinet that looks to be full of various magic items, and he picks up a silver chime. He then comes back across the room to where you sit, and he displays the chime, showing what it looks like. It is a silver bell-shaped thing with lots of chimes, like a wind chime, kind of, right? And it's fairly small. You can hold it in your hand and like twirl it or shake it or that sort of thing. And he says, I worried that perhaps our wish wouldn't stop one as powerful as Vecna. Illustrial, please forgive me, but I did plan a contingency. Vecna is too powerful to stop directly at this point. We're too late. However, no power is absolute. I suspect Vecna will be vulnerable while he weaves his ritual. So if you confront and weaken him, the chime of exile here can banish him back to Earth. He would no longer be able to affect multiple realms at once. His plan to remake the multiverse would fail. His eyes gleam with excitement as he continues. There is an artifact that is, I believe, the only way to weaken Vecna so that the chimes can be used against him. It's called the Rod of Seven Parts. Unfortunately, its component pieces, 7 of them, are scattered across existence. While my esteemed colleagues researched the magic needed to cast the wish spell, powerful enough to stop Vecna, I looked into finding the rod's pieces should we need to fall back to this plan. The first piece is deep in the Underdark, somewhere inside a hidden safe house for worshippers of the demon god Lolth. Web's Edge, it's called. If you can find that first piece of the rod, my friends, the portal on the dais up there, which is at the south end of the room as he points to it. It's up on there's stairs leading up to it. He says, the dais there will take you to it. Once you locate the first piece, the magic inherent in the artifact will point you to the second piece, and then to the third, and so on. This sanctum's portal can be tuned to that piece of the rod and the next piece, etc., etc. I do believe. In which case, then, the portal can take you to where the next piece is located. So, as you find each piece, you'll be led to the next. There's no need to use another key. The most recent piece of the rod will suffice to take you to the next. There's no time to waste, though. Once you've reassembled the rod, we will need to confront Vecna right away and stop his heinous plan. You'll be the heroes of the multiverse. How does that sound?
Just kind of looks like I know this guy
not buying
but
it.
I can't keep my eyes off this woman. Sure, we're going after Rod and we're bringing it back here.
I'm sorry. Why are we the ones going after this? I mean, no offense, but you guys seem very powerful, like probably more powerful than us put together.
I think something bigger than all of us chose us.
Can Dell
Yeah.
do an insight check? And he just
Sure.
doesn't trust them.
Understood.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, you definitely think that Mordenkainen is teasing you with a line. He's probably just trying to get rid of you, maybe.
I mean,
Like you got in the way, wants you to be gone.
Well,
Now-
here's the question. Once we find these pieces, how do we come back here? How do you know that we found these pieces?
Well, no, you'll come back here with each piece. The portal will bring you back.
Oh, that sounds cool.
okay, different question, but I think very important. How do we get home?
Well, I think they can let us go home. I'm not worried about that.
I am very worried about this.
Oh, we're in a different plane. I mean, these
Yeah,
guys.
we're in a different
Exactly.
plane. I'm sorry that we interrupted whatever your ritual was, but we literally just got tossed in a pit by a god. I mean, we fought cultists and others, and dragons and all sorts of stuff, but this seems a little bit above our pay grade. But you want us to find a ritual so that way we can exile a god
I don't know if
wherever Orith is. Is that a hell dimension or something?
It's called Earth. And Illustrial then kind of takes over and she says, actually, that could work. I'm not exactly sure, but it's entirely possible. And at this point, maybe our only chance. My apologies,
If it-
adventurers, because my friends and I are actually quite weak after casting the spell. And it appears that you are by fate tied to this. You, of course, can choose to return to your home. We will help you do that. But I'm hoping that you will be willing to follow through with helping us.
Right? Can I insight check her?
Absolutely. The heck number is that?
20, I think. Yeah, not 20.
Okay.
Tell me everything, Jim.
You rolled a 10. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought it was a 22.
Nice.
That was a nat 20.
That's Dell's inside.
Oh,
Yeah,
mine's a
Ziff
20. Yeah.
rolled a nat 20 plus 5, so 25.
It's not showing up in my thing on the right.
I swear, it's there.
It is.
Tell me everything, Jim. Tell me everything.
Sure. All right. You definitely can sense that while they're trying to hold up heirs, they are not at full strength at all. You have a sense that
But-
maybe they're low on power, right? That they just used it.
But
and
I don't.
she seems to be honest about this.
He seems to be on. I mean, my main thing was like, are these people really who they are, and is she honest?
She kind of looks over at you while you're studying her, and she says, "I understand your concerns. You see, hundreds of years ago, me, Celestial of Silvery Moon, needed a secure place to conduct sensitive magic work and research, and after discovering a portal from Silvery Moon to Sigil, I traveled to Sigil. And here's where I've spent decades creating a private sanctum around this portal. You see, I magically fused the portal here in my sanctum with a well of many worlds, destroying that magic item in the process. And as a result, the portal now leads to numerous locations throughout the multiverse. Further, the portal reacts to magic items and artifacts, allowing those who carry such objects to step through the portal to the exact place they wish to travel. I carefully maintain this sanctum and its secrecy. I guard it very closely. I don't think the Lady of Pain would take too kindly to someone being able to come and go from the city without using a door. And I believe that she would not care much to hear when guests are brought here, as I do many times, to have a meeting here in this very place, a neutral location. So I don't know why it has gone unnoticed by the Lady of Pain so far, or her agents, or if the Lady of Pain is allowing the portal to function this way for reasons of her own. But in this place, you see, planar magic functions differently here in Sigil. For instance, the only way to reach Sigil is through portals. Teleporting into or out of the city doesn't work. Since you arrived this way, I'm assuming the portal maybe had something to do with it. So I think perhaps weakening Vecna and using the chime might just work. And
Are there
yes,
any-
a lot of 7 parts is perhaps the only artifact that could do that, unless maybe his own hand and eye. But I would never wish that on anyone. The rod of 7 parts will not sway you to evil.
Okay, so I think we might need a sec to talk amongst ourselves, but if we were to take this quest on, are there magic items that you could outfit us with to ensure or raise the likelihood of our success? Surely you have plenty here. Like I would,
She
I would hit,
she
I would hit
cracks a
Ezra,
smile.
I would hit Ezra's chest like, or, one of our clerics could definitely use some magic plate to keep him safe and to keep us alive, for instance.
Well, most of the magic items here are quite esoteric. Not really designed for combat, which is why I don't already have the Rod of Seven Parts. It's a powerful artifact that can do quite a bit of damage, I think. But you ask a fair question, and if I find something that I feel will help you wherever you're going, I would be happy to let you borrow it. But many of these items are, like I said, on the fringe, and that's why I keep them here. Mostly to keep them out of other people's hands. That
Zith
chime,
would
for
like,
example, is very rare. It's engraved with very delicate magic sigils, and while you hold the chime, you can use it to kind of do a very powerful form of banishment. So, but it's something that I would not just give to anyone.
Sith would give her the like I'm the guy thumbs and be like, my middle name is esoteric. So if you can find something that I could use at my low level, I'm not the wizard that you all are, but that would make
Perhaps,
us feel a bit
perhaps,
safer.
perhaps, young elf, should I get to know you better and we build some measure of trust, I would be willing to do that.
Well, now that he's thinking, if you're sending us on this little quest, you're asking for our help, how are you going to contact us when we're in a different plane? Other than us finishing what we've done and ending it here, do you have like messengers, or do you have
You'll be completely on your own, cleric. Completely on your own.
So we got to figure out these puzzles on our own, huh?
All you have to do is retrieve the rod's parts, assemble them, and keep going. And I think perhaps Morden Kanan has a good plan. Yeah, good plan, sure. Who knows? We're betting the universe on these guys. Like everything. I don't even think they can comprehend how huge this is. We are betting everything on them. Your life, my life, their lives, Aunt Mary's life. Everybody is at stake here. Are you sure these are the right guys, Alestriel? Look, Tasha, I understand, but I feel like we probably need to trust them. But time will tell, yes? Perhaps if they retrieve the first part of the rod.
I was just going to ask them, like, what's the first...
What's the first what?
Where's the first spot we're going to? Where's the first rod? Part of the rod.
Oh, yeah, Morden Kanan goes, well, as I said, I found the first part, and it appears to be at Webb's End. This is somewhat of a sanctum of cultists who follow Lolth, the Demon Queen. The Demon Queen of Spiders. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Spiders?
No.
Because you see, eons ago, there was a war between the primordials and the gods, and they scarred the planes of existence. The demon lord named Miska the Wolf Spider eventually pushed the primordial enemies to the brink of annihilation. Desperate to save themselves and their allies, powerful elemental beings called the Wind Dukes of Aaka rose against Miska. Committed to the concept of law, the Wind Dukes descended from a people called the Vati, who once ruled many worlds. 7 Wind Dukes wove their power into an artifact called the Rod of Law. The Dukes used the rod to imprison Miska on the plane of Pandemonium. As a result, the rod shattered into 7 pieces that were scattered into 7 parts. The rod shattered into 7 parts that were scattered throughout the multiverse. The rod thus became known as the Rod of 7 Parts. The rod can't be attuned to while it is broken. But while holding one piece of the broken rod, you know the general location of the next consecutive piece. And that will feed into this portal that will be able to take you to the next place. Because the rod yearns to be a complete artifact, you see. It wants to be whole. Multiple rod pieces can be assembled into one piece or disassembled again, and each requires a little bit of time to do.
My gracious hosts, I have one question. We have been tasked with saving a very important town on the Sword Coast, and by extension, potentially the whole coast, from Neverwinter to Waterdeep.
Mhm.
Are you able to see other Faerun, for instance, from here? Are you able to see what's going on at any given time? Or is that not how this place works?
That's not how this place works. I wish it did. Trust me, we'd have a better idea. But we have some feelers out there. We've been doing a lot of research. For example, if you get this first rod, it will allow you to cast the commune spell. And he looks over at
Zip looks up.
Ozus. He looks at Ozus and he looks at Ezra and he says, what would it be like to be able to actually call upon your God and get 3 straight answers? Be a nice change, wouldn't it?
That would be a great change.
My research has revealed that if you were to get the second piece of the rod, that would allow you to cast Arcane Gate. Go look that one up. That is not...
Zip knows it well.
Yeah. The third piece, for example, reverse gravity.
Ooh,
that could be a lot of fun, couldn't it? And we're still sorting out the rest of the pieces, but I believe among the other abilities of the rod parts are like regenerate, mirage arcane, maybe even simulacrum.
Ooh, damn. All right, Zip's in for sure. Like Zip is like, okay, guys. Kind host, could we have 5 minutes alone? I know that you could probably hear us.
You may have all the time you wish.
Your various spells and whatnot, but
Illustrial says, by all means, please take the time you need. Just remember that time is of the essence. She guides you.
We won't be long.
She walks you into the next room, and so she'll take you over this way. And she says, from here, there are staircases that go up to private rooms for guests. Please help yourselves. You may have all the privacy you wish. I wish you good luck. And
oh, what are you doing?
one last plea to help us save the multiverse.
Yeah, well, Oz just doesn't know anything about Miska, only what his mother told him. And it's, he had already chosen the path to Cossus, and there's no connection here. So this is all new ground for him.
Him.
Let's go up here for just a couple minutes, boys.
This goes up the spiral staircase that goes up. Where are you?
Go up to S6. Yeah.
My understanding of this is that does this sound at least similar or comparable to the ruined stone being put into the wrong hands, like the outcome of Vecna winning.
The outcome of Vecna winning would be on a massively larger scale. And
I mean, just like to the Meditat. Like what he's doing is comparable to what the ruined stone does.
I guess you could look at it that way for sure.
Zith would hear you mumbling to yourself about something about the runestone, and he would say, "That's exactly why I wanted to just take a second." I mean, did you hear about simulacrum? I mean, come on, guys! Like, how can we not do this? I think if Zith is going into full, like, he's not a charismatic guy. He's not, he doesn't move people. But he goes into his best, like, used car salesman mode with just like simulacrum on his head. Like, do you know the power of that spell? Look, if we can just like make sure they have their feelers or whatever out while we're doing this quest, and make sure that Leylon doesn't go to hell in a handbasket for I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm in, and Caneus, if everybody agrees, whether it's now or maybe after our first go round, or we get the first thing, if we're able to, I think we should give them the rune stone. I think we are with that on our person, we leave way too much to chance. These are incredibly powerful wizards that are going to do a much better job of keeping it safe than we ever could. And I feel like getting that thing out of our hands into a safe place with trusted people is the best thing we could do.
I had the exact same thought.
Absolutely.
I don't have it anymore.
Wait, what?
I had the exact same thought, which is why I do not have the ruin stone anymore.
Where is it? I thought you had it.
I thought it was in that bag.
I gave it. Yeah, I was gone for a little bit. You see, I did nothing. I gave it to the Church of Denier.
Oh, got it. So it's not on us. Okay, good. All right. So I'm not worried about that.
People who hate this thing almost literally as much as I do.
Okay, well, that makes me feel good.
I mean, my church considers that thing a blasphemy. So yeah, I feel pretty safe leaving it with them.
Okay.
My question is, how do you know you can trust them?
We don't.
The Church of Denier.
It's like she's red. Well, she's good. She just looks over. She's got red hair. You can trust her. These guys don't mind.
Office.
I'm so sorry. It doesn't even do whatever she wants. Yeah, but
Oscar, would you let Ezra do everything he wants just because he has red hair?
He just looks at you. Just like...
So does Dell.
It's like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, has anyone? Where the frick is Zamara? She was with us, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Can you tell her somewhere else again?
All I know is that. So the way I'm looking at it is that
She's sneaky.
Miska to rule everything, and it's this rod that he's after, right? Is that what am I understanding?
Wait,
The rod was used.
What was this? What'd you just say?
Miska, if I remember, she's like the wolf spider, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got the rod, and Vecna wants it, correct?
No, it was broken into all these pieces.
Yeah, but once you put all the pieces together, what happens to the rod?
I think these wizards are going to use it to try and stop Vecna to get him in the wind chime banishment thing.
So he wants this too because he's got a vested interest in this rod.
Ooh.
No, I think Vecna's unaware of this. I think
Yeah.
it's literally Mordenkainen's like Hail
It's
Mary.
his plan to get. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
This is a long shot plan. Considering we
At
somehow
best.
fucked up their sure plan. But if what Vecna is doing is going to be like a large scale ruinstone effect, we have to stop it.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, I think let's do it.
And Zith would say, I definitely did not foresee this in my dreams. I'm still worried about the army of the dead taking over Leylon, but maybe with Ember lost down and, I don't know.
You know what we
I mean,
do?
Go ahead, Ozus.
Didn't we run across a drow?
We had a ship full.
Yeah, and we had Zamara, who was half
What?
drow.
We had Zamara.
Yeah. I'm worried that she's an anti-teleportation thing about herself. Considering every time this happens to us, she's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think we should do this.
If they're against Vecna, I trust them for now.
I just wish we knew more.
Yeah, but what happened?
Look, I say we do this first thing. If we somehow make it back alive, maybe they'll be re-energized a bit.
I think when we get back, we should stay with them until they finish Vecna.
But don't forget, we have to do this 7 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
This ain't going to be quick. So, it sounds fun. So it's like, let's go get Simulacrum.
Sounds fun. Let's do it. Who's bringing the chips?
Ezra.
Also, Zith, before we go, you heard what she said about the eye in hand, right? A powerful wizard.
Zith would have turned to you when you said his name and you started talking, and then as soon as you mentioned that, he'd like turn the other way, like, oh, come on.
Yeah, she said she wouldn't wish that on her worst enemy.
We're not her worst.
Yeah,
we're not taking
the hand.
Zith would do the like. She
Zith,
wouldn't wish it on her first enemy. Yeah. I know, Kineas, I know.
You say that, but the look in your eye right now is telling you really want them still.
Not even staring at you, he's just smiling, and you could see from the back, like his cheeks go up. Well, let's just go. We have work to do. Come on.
Okay.
Stop worrying about the Eye of Vecna.
Oh, I'm not worried about anything. I just think the two are connected.
Yeah, I mean, he still got a little bit of that power he gave us too.
Yeah, what is it? We got clairvoyance. We could cast it 3 times, right? Is that it?
Yep, I used it once already.
Yeah. And Ozus, you got the powerful one. You got the hand of Vecna, right?
Yes, I do, don't I? That's what.
And that's like a bonus.
I too have that. I used it once.
Oh yeah. And what is it, Del?
Actually, do I have? Is it on my?
Is it like an extra die of damage or something?
I think it's
like a D. It's like a D8 more or something.
I think it might be a D12. even.
Like that more.
Hold
Like
on,
that
let me
28%
see. Where is
more.
it?
Where is the?
It's a D10
All right, cool.
I have to be attuned to
Well,
this.
and 5 temporary hit points.
Oh shoot! This didn't. I have the head of. Yes, where do I have that? It's not showing up on my D&D Beyond.
No, it's not. I have it in my notes.
Yeah, and like I said, for the eye, the best thing you can do is just add a potion of clairvoyance and rename it.
okay.
That's how I'm keeping track of mine.
I don't know how to add potions, but I'll do it off after the thing.
No, see, I had the Rod of the Hellish Flames, but where's the Eye of Vecna that I had here? It's
You
not
have
on
the hand of Vecna.
the hand.
It's the Charm of the Creeping Hand.
Yeah, and it's not on my inventory here.
No, it's not a thing that you carry. You just have to keep track of it, and when you use it, just mark
But
it
where would
off.
it be listed?
Write
Nowhere.
it down,
Yes, it's a note.
and then it will be listed. That's what I'm telling you. It's not on. It's not on any sheet on this. There's
Okay.
no way to do it
Maybe
on this.
later
But I thought I wrote
you
it.
make like Jim can make a potion and label it the eye, the charm of the creeping hand or something. But for now, it's just a you just have it in your notes thing.
Mhm. So, Kineas, as you have been talking, you've also been kind of taking in the place. I'm going to give you some extra knowledge about how things work here. First off, here are some of the things that you've noticed, that this place seems to be separated from other places, like other planes, etc., such that if you try to use the banishment spell here, the target of a banishment spell from Sigil will treat the target as if Sigil were its home plane. So you would banish it here.
So, like if Ezra cast banishment on us, we wouldn't just head back to Faerun or the material
Correct.
plane. We'd just head back here.
Yes.
Interesting.
Now this is coming back to me. So the hand of Vecna, you had to chop off your hand and then it melded with you.
Yes.
That's what it was. And we weren't gonna. No one was gonna chop off their hand.
Well, I wouldn't say no one. I
See?
wasn't
No
given
one.
the opportunity.
Yeah, are you kidding? I'm too proud. My ego.
Zip would be happy to
I will-
chop off his hand.
I'm not chopping off my hand.
If you did that, I would knock you unconscious.
Listen, even if Tasha asked me to chop off her hand, I'm not. She's beautiful and everything like that, but I'm not chopping off my hand.
So planar travel doesn't work well from here. Summonings don't work well from here. Teleportations won't work well here. Teleportation circles won't work here. Can't even use like a plane shift spell.
What do you mean by summonings?
Does that include summoning familiars?
Correct.
What about
Spells,
the bag of
magic
tricks?
items. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Bag of tricks
Cool.
will not work
Awesome.
here. Spells, magic items, and effects that summon creatures or objects from other planes, such as the Ring of the Jinn summoning, or what is it, Drainage's instant summons, or Leomund's secret chest. None of those work. So all the ceilings on the first floor of the sanctum are about 20 feet high. All areas are well lit with eternal flames in sconces all throughout the area. There are no doors on the first level, just large archways between each of the rooms. The upper room, like the one you were just in, the ceilings are 10 feet high, 10 to 12 feet, somewhere in there. So no doors separate S1 to S3 of the sanctum, and you can move through these large open archways that set off each area. The doors in S5 to S7 of the sanctum, these are the private rooms, they are unlocked. And so you didn't have to do anything. You just walked right in when you got to the top of the stairs. There is another doorway at the bottom of the stairs here, like where it says up to S4. There is a doorway at the top of that staircase. You can see it up the sweeping stairs. And there's a door up there. And then, what else? Anything else interesting? Lighting is continual flame. Everyone in the sanctum is under the effect of a non-detection spell while they remain inside the structure.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
You get a sense that the walls are enchanted as well to be reinforced. They are made of a combination of brick and layers of a cement of some sort. Only exceedingly powerful destructive magic could harm the sanctum structure or integrity. The main parlor where they're all standing has a couple of features. There's that dais at the bottom. That is at the center of the garden. The site of the portal Illustrial has tweaked to lead to numerous multiplanar locations. The garden around it is the result of Illustrial's dabbling in magical gardening. The plants here need no tending. Where you appeared was the workspace. There are desks covered in papers, et cetera, curio cabinets. That is where Mordenkainen retrieved the Chime of Exile. And S4, yeah, at the top there of the stairs, leads to kind of a another area that you haven't gone to yet. So, what do? You've returned back to the room. You're all. They invite you to sit back down again if you wish, and she offers you food if you would like. She asks if you're hungry or require any drink.
Yes and yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So on the table near you appear, around like this table right here, appear various silver platters with fruits and cheeses and wine, etc., and even bacon and other meats are available there as well. The bacon is not burnt.
Wow, we haven't had that in a long time.
Oz is just kind of bummed.
Treat.
But
Tasha's
Tasha's presence, she's there with us, right?
Yeah, she's hanging out. She's right here.
He's just like flirting all over.
So is this, with some cheese in one hand and wine in the other, looks at Mordenkainen and says, I've read much about your contribution to the arcane. I know I'm probably not worthy of it, but tell me about this faithful hound of yours. Is this an easy? Is this hound around here, or is there any way I could learn that magic? I know it's one of your smaller trifling spells, but I think it's really cool. I've always wanted a dog.
I don't think there's time to teach you a spell.
Okay.
I would love to.
All right.
I
Fine.
would love to.
Maybe when we're back, and before I say back, I sort of like look at Kineas like, you want to tell him?
We're in. We will save the multiverse.
Oh, good. Tasha says.
That's
I was worried
good.
the tiefling. I was worried the tiefling was going to ask me on a date instead.
Well, he can stay. I mean, if you have things to do.
I'm sure that portal is waiting for you.
Okay, well, Zip is, shoving down wine and grabbing like some handfuls of cheese and fruit. Grab some bacon, like, just enjoying it, not burnt, like, just tastes amazing. He hasn't had this in weeks.
Yeah. Man, we don't want Sparky with us.
Yeah, we could use
only get
Sparky right now. Okay. Well, any
turn
last
into a
words or
wolf.
instructions? Any last words or advice before we head down? I know about the spiders, but anything else?
Oh.
Okay.
Before you leave, can I have a calligraphy kit?
Sorry?
Before you go, can I have a calligraphy kit?
Everybody just turns to Kineas and be like,
I
Kineas.
need to resummon Anea.
Oh, okay,
I
got
need to
it. Got
resummon
it.
Anea.
Well, you can't do it here. So,
Yeah, but we're about to go through the portal.
yeah, fair.
I'm sorry, it's a resummon my familiar.
Sure. I'm sure we have something around here. A hobby of yours?
A little bit, but no, it's for a spell component.
I see. Okay. I'm sure we can dig one up here for you. And she kind of waves her hand, and a calligraphy kit appears on the table in front of you. I had a spare.
Thank you. Yes. She is going to be so pissed at me when she comes back. Well, that's a few minutes from now problem.
Okay, well, wish us luck. And Zith takes off towards the portal.
We hope to see you soon.
Us too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Worried about our trip. He's urging Ezra, like, Ezra, get in here. Come on. Can't leave without you, juice box. I mean, Ezra.
Yeah, don't be mean.
I'm
He's my
not.
friend.
I'm not. He's the only reason we're alive.
Okay. So you all walk up the steps and go to the, as you approach the top, a magical portal like a Stargate opens up and lights up and begins to kind of pulse and rotate, clearly making a doorway for you that you can step through.
I'm going to head through.
Yep.
Make sure I go before everyone else to make sure if something's going to kill us, it'll kill me first.
Holding his quarterstaff with two hands, still jumps through.
Oz just gives Tasha a wink.
She kind of rolls her eyes. Oh, geez.
Zith urges him on. I think she's on the ropes, Oz. Just wait till you get back.
Well, you know what happened with the tavern, son.
Who doesn't have sight that they can see in the pitch dark?
I think we can all see in the pitch dark.
Okay, so
can
dark
literally see
vision
it.
at least, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Some of you can see well in the dark. Okay. So you step
Some don't
out.
know what the dark is.
All right. So you step through what appears to be a portal-sized hole in the side um, of the somewhat claustrophobic, um, seemingly abandoned corridor. That is outside what might normally be a hidden entrance to Webb's Edge. There's no light source, but Kineas looks back and the invisible portal back to Sigil remains open. The entrance to Webb's Edge is hidden just mere steps from where you arrive in the Underdark. It's not necessarily hidden to your eyes, but hidden in just where it is, a nondescript iron door. Let's see if I can bring that back up again. That was a cool picture. A picture. I think this is it right here. Let's show this to players. No, not that. This one, show players.
Oops.
Ooh, a ruby.
Inviting. What's that little red ruby there?
Indeed. It's there.
Oh, it's really
So
there.
how far are we away from this?
Mere steps away. You can see it within the range of your dark vision.
Can we
Clearly,
back up a little bit, and I'd love to pick it up with, if everybody's okay with it, I'd love to pick it up with my mage hand, but like preferably 20 feet away if I can, or more.
Oh,
Okay, like a grenade.
Yeah, who knows?
does the ruby look magical?
Yeah, it's that whole view, and then there's that red little ruby slippers there.
Yeah, y'all are kind of stacked up.
It's like it stands.
Zoom in.
Are we in a different place?
Kineas. I don't know why Kineas can't see anything. That's not right.
I'm still in the sanctum
Oh, hold on.
with
I'm
Kineas.
prepping.
Oh,
I'm prepping.
got it.
While you're prepping, preps.
Basic vision for 120 feet. Date. Okay. Yep. 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 Where's Dell? There's Dell. Hi, Dell. All right, here we go. Activate. Wonder Twin powers. Activate. All right, so here you are. That should load up for you pretty good, yeah? This is the door right here.
Oh, all right. Can I check for traps?
You certainly may, sir. You're probably the closest thing that there goes to being a rogue here, considering the other guy ditched roguehood for being a wizard.
Do I
Can you
see a
still?
magic?
Yeah, let me pull that back up now. So, the entrance.
Is the ruby like right here?
Yep, it's right there in front of the doors. Indeed.
So Dell, why don't you check for traps? I'll put my mage hand out there, and if you think it's okay, I'll after you come
Oh,
back here, I'll like pick it up.
before you go,
I was
cancel
I was
something
ready to
wrong
wrap
with
your
the
knuckles with my quarterstaff if you tried to pick it up before I checked.
I'm just waiting. It's just hovering there.
Sorry about that. I had to step out.
Jim, do you want me to roll?
Are you going to try to pick it up with the mage hand?
You may roll it. It's a perception roll to detect trap.
What about magic?
Okay, you can look at magic because you can just do that.
23.
It's one of your superpowers, man.
Mm-hmm. Do I see magic on the door, the ruby, anywhere? Like I can.
Yes, the ruby is magical.
I
Dell,
rolled yeah,
you
I wasn't sure if you could see it.
figure out. You rolled a 10. No, that's
No, I rolled a
23. All right. So you detect there's a pressure plate underneath the ruby.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
What schools of magic are on the ruby?
Now I think that the wizards may have made it clear. Just going to touch base with you again here. You think the wizards may have made it clear that this is a dangerous place. It is
Yeah.
a sanctum for cultists of the demon queen of spiders, Lolth. All right, just wanted to make it making sure it's top of your mind here. You have a couple of strategies. You can just go barging in. This seems to be your party's signature move. I don't know if that works for you ever, but you may also maybe try to figure out a way to sneak in. Not your strong suit. Maybe impersonate worshipers. I don't know. What do worshipers look like? Hard to say. They'll have spider hats? No, I don't know.
Dell, is there any way like around the pressure plate, or
I think
or
it's
is it
just
the
right
whole
under
length
the
of it?
ruby. I think it's just don't touch the ruby.
Okay.
The ruby
Is
appears to
Is that
be
correct?
illusion magic.
Guys,
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
the ruby's giving off illusion.
Ruby's a trap.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a trap. First of all, there's a dead skeleton right next to us, and the ruby's like 10 feet away. No idea what killed the dude. Actually, what sort of wounds are on the skeleton?
It looks like the skeleton may have been poisoned. Aren't any runes on the bones? No, not
Here's-
runes.
Here, no.
No marks.
There's no marks on the door, right?
No.
Well,
I don't see any marks on violence of Mr. Skeleton over here. Well, obviously, the ruby's a trap. We want to. So the question remains: do we want to try doing something with it, or just leave it alone and see if we can get past it?
I think we leave it alone.
Yeah.
So how do we get past? Is that the only door?
Yep, just the doors in front of you.
So
I mean, we can go through the door without touching the ruby, right?
yeah, but you got to step there, right?
I think you can just step around it.
I mean, I could try opening up the door from a distance, but I mean, if it's locked, that's not going to help.
Before we do anything, let's summon some help. And I'm gonna place my calligraphy kit on the ground and start getting ready to summon Anea.
Okay. Can you get the mage hand to open the door?
No one touch the doors so we thoroughly investigate them. Ruby's trapped. I'd be hard to believe the door's not. I do not want this to be a repeat of the Merkel cult.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold it down 3 times to the right. And he is just muttering to himself that he preps the Renea summoning.
Can we not summon?
We can here, or at least we should be able to.
Oh, okay.
Did he gonna summon Ollie back up?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna summon a spider. Actually, to blend right in. I don't need Ollie right now.
Yeah, Spolly. Or whatever you call that thing.
Octi.
Is there like how flush
So
are
is
the doors, Jim? Is it like old wood door with space around it, or is it like pretty solid? Like, could
Doors
the
are
spider go
solid.
underneath? Got it.
This is not. Well, a spider might be able to go underneath. Might find a way to get through a crack or something underneath the
Yeah,
door.
she would go try it
Okay.
around, right around here.
Can we not open the door at all without activating the?
You'd have to unlock it. You'd have to figure out how to unlock it. They seem to be locked.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you haven't tried, so I'm not really sure. The question's premature.
Yeah.
Has anyone tried to open the door?
No, but
No.
my mage hand is ready to go as soon as Kineas thinks it's okay.
Yeah, and the doors are not magical, right?
They do not appear to be magical. You do sense magic in beyond the door a little bit.
Yeah, more ambient, kind of like what we had in the Merkel Shrine.
Something like that. You have to get through the door to really know. Seems to end at the door.
Can I open the door with thaumaturgy?
You gonna try?
No.
Can you use some Uma
Well,
Thurman?
if the door's locked, it won't work. But if it is unlocked, it will work.
Nobody's tried the
Really?
door.
Yeah, I'll
Do you
just
guys want
stop
to
it.
try that? Just
Y'all
jump
are
over.
too chicken.
Nope, I'll just stop. The door will
Okay.
make it very loud.
Well, I thought Zith was gonna do Mage Hand, or else
Okay.
I'll pick it.
It's up to you guys. Let me know if you want to do it.
Yeah. So
If
have I
you hear
summoned
some
an
growling, that's my cat. I had to give him some medicine, so he's not happy about it.
Yeah. Dell, I'm gonna get me and Dell, or actually, who is the best sleight of hand or lockpick skill?
I have plus
I'm pretty
4.
good.
I'm proficient, but I got.
I think
sleight of hand's
I'm
only
I'm
plus 4.
proficient in sleight of hand. I'm good. You want me to like take a crack?
Oh yeah,
what's
you're
yours better than-
part rogue.
I am.
Is yours better than plus 4?
Yeah, I have a +8.
Oh yeah.
And I'll cast guidance on myself for a little added sweet lovin'.
Can you stack guidance? Can I help you?
You cannot stack guidance though. I would love that. That would be awesome. But you cannot, unfortunately. I know all these rules. Okay.
I'll give
Sleight
you.
of hand check.
Yes, I'll give you the help action. Well, I'm actually. Tim, have I summoned Anea yet?
I do need the help action.
Did you take the? It takes how long to do that?
10 minutes.
I thought it was 10 minutes. Yeah, you could have an A.
16. That's without advantage. I could do advantage. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, 16. As he's tinkering away, like
Yep.
I'd get right on the side, try and avoid the pressure plate that Del pointed out. Try and sneak up, and I'm only 4'10", just like getting right up there and
Right. So yeah, you managed to unlock the doors.
okay, and I'm gonna step back immediately.
Okay.
Does Octi see anything? Seems like she made it through.
She just goes big.
Great, but I like. Can I close my eyes and see through her eyes?
Wide open. Yes, you can.
I would like to do that, but from here.
Mm-hmm.
I told the guys to hold on 1 second.
Good to know you can do that because I was going to turn into a spider and I'd rather save it.
Wait, what? You turn into shit?
I
I
can.
did not know
I
that.
don't like
Ooh.
to.
And but he,
I prefer to use the spore cloud when I'm
Oh, yeah.
fighting.
Okay, click on your
You are
spider.
good.
Can you click on your spider?
I can't get there because it's all dark. Oh, here. Yeah. Yep.
Can you see now?
Oh, yeah. Won't see much, but I'm gonna like dry
No
out
news.
here.
News. I'm assuming your eyes are closed and you're telling us for lack of
Yeah,
what
I'm
you're
just
seeing.
saying, like, as far as I can tell, there's nothing imminent on the other
There
side
are
that I can see.
remains here of mold-covered broken wagons and barrels languished in this really large room. Humanoid skeletal remains lie strewn about their swords and armor bent and rusted. Something gleams next to the bodies that are propped along the northern wall. Double doors on the east, northeast, and southeast walls are rusted shut, and a semicircular chamber that opens in the southwest wall contains what looks like a shrine.
All right, I would share that with the team. Kanesh, you want to go first? I unlock the one on the left there. Watch out for the pressure plate.
Avoiding the pressure plate to the best of my abilities.
Okay.
This one. Which one did you unlock? This.
So Zith, you unlocked one of them.
This one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Being very quiet, thanks to as I sneak in, thanks to my boots of elven kind. So far, I'm not seeing anything.
There is some gleaming in the northeast part of the chamber here, where
Okay.
a couple of like there are some more bags of gold that have like fallen, spilled open, and there's coin.
I'll look over
What does that sound?
wait, before you go further, do you want me to open up this other door?
No?
No.
Okay.
Locked.
Okay.
So, do the
Can I
corpses
ask-
look like have any sort of necrotic energy around them?
Sorry? No necrotic energy around them that you can see. But you might not be able to tell.
Hey, Jim, could you
I don't
move
know
me
what
off?
you-
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
detect
necrotic
undead
energy
of
around
some
me
kind.
in a second.
Does your vision allow you to detect undead?
No, just magic.
Gotcha.
I have a permanent detect magic pulled up on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Jim, could you move me off of the square that I'm on? I can't. I got stuck in Aenea's web or something. I don't know. I can't move myself.
Where are you? This one?
That's great. I just need to move her.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Zith would stealth around Is it so? It's dark in here. It's dark.
Yeah, there's
Right?
no lighting. There's no light whatsoever. You're fully dependent upon your dark vision.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have Octi go over here, take a look. Let's tell her to warn me if she sees anything nasty. And I will go in the opposite direction.
Well, down in this area that Octi is going to, there are some doors right here, right? You can see these doors, right?
Yep.
And then inside here, there appears to be a shrine. Stop where you're at. Stop.
I've stopped. I can't see anything. I can see like tile, but I
Yep.
can't see anything
Yep.
else.
This is a semicircular chamber that forms kind of a natural alcove. There are shelves carved into the wall from floor to ceiling that hold small, repulsive items, including bloody baubles, shriveled fingers, idols carved from bone, and there are two figures that crouch before the. What is this? Oh, what a weird token. It's not a sword. I'm not sure why that's doing that. But anyway, these two figures appear to be crouching before the shelves. That's all you can see.
Okay, so I'm gonna just tell the guys in my quietest voice.
So Octi is going to relay back, just like enemy, right?
Yeah.
Can't really give you that detail because
Yep.
you aren't looking through her eyes. She's just feeding you something in spider talk. She's not very good at that.
I would just tell the guys. I would give them the like hand, the like shh, and I'd point over to where in that direction and start heading there stealthily. I'd wave them to come.
Okay.
I'd sort of mouth and point like they're right.
Chance will give you the silent thumbs up.
All right. I want you. You're trying to be quiet, so you need to make me a stealth roll, please.
Yes, sir. What about the others? Are they coming up?
Nope. You guys are alone. Everyone else has stayed behind.
Well, can we move forward?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you said don't go any.
These guys are. Oh, they told you not to move. Yeah.
Okay.
Wave them down here.
You can do what you want.
Tell them to like be quiet. Be quiet.
So ding myself with that one.
I'll watch the door.
You're just going to charge down there and yell your name.
No. I'm quietly watching.
All right. So, I think we're going to need some stealth rolls from the crew that's coming down. Remember, you're at disadvantage with armor.
Why did you do twice?
Disadvantage.
Should be at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, it didn't.
Is he?
But not who else is doing disadvantage?
How come it doesn't give me that?
I canceled out my own disadvantage by buying boots of elven kind.
How do you get this in there when you roll it?
Oh, look at
He
that.
rolled for Ezra.
I rolled for Ezra, and he sucked.
He
I rolled
failed.
twice, but I didn't need to. The first one did roll with a disadvantage, and he rolled a 1. So he's like,
He
clang, clang,
probably
clang.
falls. Yeah.
Moradin doesn't like sneaking around.
Jim, how do you get the roll with disadvantage?
You need to roll stealth. If you're wearing armor that gives you disadvantage, I believe it will build it in.
Oh, it's
So
it gave me a
It's automatic.
It doesn't have disability for me. But
okay,
I'm not
then you're wearing
Yeah.
you're wearing medium armor or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Inventory. What armor are you wearing?
I don't have any armor.
You gotta have something because your AC is 21.
Well, I got a bunch of magic stuff that gives me that ability.
Okay. So that's why you don't have disadvantage. Armor will give you disadvantage. I think
Yeah.
medium and heavy armor can give you, or different kinds of armor will have disadvantage.
Yeah, I have got that serpent scale armor on.
Oh, where is that?
It's right there.
Oh, I see it. That's what I was looking for.
But it's magic.
It is
It's
magic. Does not impose disadvantage on your dexterity stealth checks.
Yeah,
So it's just all right there.
cool. It worked.
Okay, but it didn't work for Ezra, who's noisy.
Oh, he's right next to me. Here comes the spiders.
Here they come.
And not from the David Bowie album.
At least we tried.
It's a great concert.
So
why don't they use?
I mean,
these
I don't know
pictures?
if you let me play this out, Jim. But I'm sure Ezra made just some crazy loud noise, and Zith would know that like our cover's blown with a 1. And my gut is to just like be like fuck and just jump out and just start blasting with Firebolt the first thing I see.
It could be a friend, right?
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm just like shit. Boom.
One of these guys, it's going to be friendly fire. You know that, right?
Yeah, for sure. He has a nice name, Porknor Iron Teeth. Seems like a sweet dude.
You never know.
And
And I don't know if he'll give me a surprise round or not, but
Don't
I guess we have to roll for initiative.
Yep. You will need to do that. I'm just fixing their tokens because I hate what's there. All right. Note to self, we'll need to come in and prep scenes next time because they're lame. They like provide artwork for the characters, but they didn't put them on the tokens. All right. So let me just put the token ring around it. All right. All right, cool. So here we go. Let's roll initiative. What are you doing, Zith, to take your action?
Well, I was going to like do like I don't even know if it would be a surprise round. Like hearing whatever happened to Ezra with his 1 stealth, like clearly that was probably very loud. So if that was the case, I was just gonna be like shit and just jump out, hands out, and fire a firebolt at the first thing I see.
Okay. So you're attacking with a firebolt.
Yeah.
Very good. So stand by.
Well,
Everyone rolls initiative.
back by the door, can I do an action before?
Well, that's weird. I rolled initiative, but it didn't give it to me. I rolled a
rolled
17.
If you go to the combat, you have to roll it again. They'll show the little dice next to your name.
Oh, I don't know if I'll have my advantage and stuff, but I'll give it a try.
Yeah, you're right above me. You're 18.
No? Okay. Sweet.
How many pseudo dragons are there?
Just one.
Well, it says there's. Okay. Ooh, there's some interesting names here.
Got that part right, at least. All right. For the surprise round, Zith, you may take an action. Dell, did you say you have a special ability that lets you act before the surprise round?
No. I didn't know if like they were like I can't see them, so
Nope.
they're going into so where if
You're
because
going to
I was
hear a
back by the door,
firebolt.
I could.
Yeah, you're going to hear a firebolt in a sec. All right. Zith, you get the first round by yourself, and then we'll start again. So you're going to get like 2 moves together, okay?
Yeah, so Jim, if you remember, I know I haven't used this in literally, I don't know, weeks of real time.
Right.
If I get a surprise off, it's a crit. So I have to roll to hit him, of course. But if I hit him, it's a crit. You may have to do that damage.
You just fired ball in the hole.
Is that a crit? No. Yeah. So that's a crit. What would that be? You just want to double the damage. So double it 30, or I could roll again. 16 plus another 3d10.
Maybe it did it already.
No, because 3d10 and
10,
16.
5,
That's
and 1. So roll 3 more, what, d10?
Yep.
So 16,
37.
21. And you hit the little short guy.
Yep.
He's just a little short guy. He's a little
Yeah.
short dwarf guy.
Who's the first
He's
guy
like
I
a
saw?
gnome.
It's the first guy I
He's like
saw.
a gnome. He's a little
This is gonna-
gnome.
This is going to hurt.
Picking on the short
Yeah,
little
like-
gnome.
Hey, I'm
Like the gnome that
410.
gave us the bomb.
Well,
We know what a gnome can do.
he's kind of like that.
So we just see a flash though, from that part of the cave, right?
Are you here? And then because there would definitely be a surprised to go along with that.
I look at Dell, then I look at Ezra, and then I look over at Kineas. I'm like, what?
Enemy. We're in combat.
This is too easy.
And one for her.
All right, then you shot again on the other side.
Yep, that
Okay,
would be my
so
actual
that's not
turn.
a surprise round. It's not a surprise round
No,
anymore.
but the other part of assassinate is if nobody's taken their turn yet, I get advantage, and I think it actually knew that somehow because it rolled with advantage. So, and I would back up and let my stud big friends take over from here. I softened him up, Kineas.
Hey.
I felt good. I haven't done that in a long time. Wow.
Wait, but are those little spiders all by you? They are. No, that's Kineas.
That's my spider.
Oh, that's your spider. Okay, I'm like, shit, where are these little Octi?
Octi.
How can this? Why is this so empty here? And just a little. This doesn't feel right.
All right, Ozus. Well, Octi, what's Octi doing? Moving away too?
It's not. Oh, is it Octi's turn?
Yeah.
Octi, I would just go hide. I don't want any harm to come to her. Boom.
So I'm just gonna ready a firebolt because I'm unsure what's going on here. How do I ready?
You just tell me.
Okay.
And what's the trigger?
Anything bad that comes at us.
Anything bad that comes at you. Okay.
Anything that appears aggressive. I mean, it's like, it's like if you're on the street and you see a pit bull, it's wagging its tail, it's not going to bite you. If it's not wagging its tail and growling,
Right.
you better get ready.
Okay, fair enough.
We have a word for that in Philly. When you see a dog that's growling at you, the word is run. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Very good. So the wizard gets to move. All right. Do.
The power.
Let's see. Right. And it is Ezra's turn. So I think Ezra would want to cast
Bless.
some kind of a spell.
Yes, he
Right.
never does it. Do it, please, God.
While he's not here.
Yes.
Do it while he's not here. I must target a token. All right, let's see if I can
You should target
target
all of us. I think he gets 3, and then
1,
he get upcasted for 1 more.
2, 3. You got to be able to see them though, and they have to be within
Yep.
range, I think.
Yep.
It's like within 30 feet. Let me see.
Yep.
All right. So, and probably, I guess, himself. So let's target self. And then we can do bless.
Oh, God, help us. Bless.
Okay, Del, Ozus, Caneus. Roll.
That was it?
Yeah, you're too far away.
Oh, he can move, dude. All right, fine. Zip has no bless.
I got excited about.
I mean, it's exciting. It's exciting.
I
I
thought
don't
it
think
was
we've cast that
hysterical as
spell
I
in
was
months.
watching it happen because you were the most vocal about him casting bless and you weren't going to get hit by it.
I'm happy that somebody has bless. That is amazing.
But I don't think
It's a
he
good
can
thing.
see you because I can't see you. So I
No,
don't think he wants to go down that hallway blind.
Ozus can, but not. All right.
it's fine.
So, end of turn. So then that moves to our new character. And this character is going to.
Just have to wait a second. What did Torkner do?
I know you can't see him, so you don't know what he did.
Oh, I see. Fair.
He cast super mega triple damage on 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's 25 and 30.
Well, he's in my face.
So you're going to
He's
get
in my
2
face.
short sword attacks. Zith. We're going to target you, and we're going to do 2, let's see. Advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn. Yep. All right. Sith. All right. Well, with the DC armor class of 20, that is not a hit.
Negatory.
But we're going to try one more time. Let's see what happens. Roll.
Sith is like
triple
ducking,
advantage.
shields up.
Yep.
Shields up, like
Oh, No dice, so to speak.
That would like
All right.
with his staff, he'd be poking at her feet. Get away.
And then she's going to just stick there. All right. Now it's Dell's turn. What you going to do, Dell? What you going to do when they come for you?
I'm gonna start running for the action.
Bad boy, bad boy.
So that's 30.
So if you hit, yeah. So you can do it like that. You can also hit the space bar to set a waypoint, and then when you let up, it'll move along the waypoint.
I always mess it up, but I will try and get the hang of it.
Well, you don't. Yeah, they don't have to now because
Yeah,
you run
now,
around Kineas, right up against you. Got your target.
Yep, right up on her. And
She goes, "You are infidels, and you will die."
I will start whacking her with the sun staff.
Ooh, I see. Critty bang bang. Let's go. Is that crit damage, or do you get to double that?
I believe it is crit damage. Yeah, looks like it. Looks doubled.
Yes.
And another, please.
Do you always get advantage with that thing?
Why do I have advantage?
You're like kicking us though. It's pretty dope.
Does Bless give you advantage?
No,
Oh.
Bless gives you a +4. Or
You
yeah,
brought Rogue?
plus a D4. He
It
is.
just says I'm affected by bless.
He's not rogue. He's monkey.
This says, "Oh, you are not detected," is what it says.
Oh, like he's
Not
invisible.
Not sure why, but maybe because you were out of
Like him
sight and
flying
you just
around the corner.
you
Yeah.
just ran in and started beating them up. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, I jumped at
cool.
him with a staff, so I'm
That is
keeping out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We did some wall running across where Kineas was on the opposite side there, and then jumped in and attacked. Okay.
yeah.
All right, Kineas, you're up, sir. You, however, are detected.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, Kineas. Get on the other side, dude. Flanker. There you go,
Right.
buddy.
Oh, did
Plus,
you
I
get
want to
Wait a minute.
move.
Oh, I see a bloodstain.
How did you get past her?
I ran. My path was. Can you see it?
Was it through here? Yeah. So this would be an opportunity attack for you to move there,
Oh, I see. So
which she will take.
Yeah, I'm on the tag. Yep.
She'll take that. Let's try targeting you instead, and let's do a short sword attack. Roll. That's not enough to hurt you. So you may go ahead. Proceed.
Okay. Target. My sword.
giving everybody advantage on everything. This is incredible. This is great.
We're flanking at the moment.
Yeah, but Dell wasn't, and now you're getting it. It's like infinite advantage. It's great.
It thinks you weren't detected either for some reason. No idea how that works, but
This
there
is
you go.
Jim's new nightmare.
Indeed. What the hell is going on here?
Oh, cool! I killed her.
Oh, well, that worked. Okay.
I killed them, and I think we killed the other dude too. I'd say looking at the blood splatter.
He's not off the tracker, but okay. Zith was about to go take a look at him. Zith would yell to Caness, What's in there?
Not much. Jim, what's in here?
This is the shrine that I described already.
Yeah, I just described that. There's nothing new.
Zith wants to go check it out on his turn. Are we out of combat, or are we still in it?
Sure.
I think you have to actually oh no, we can move. Yeah.
That was it?
Zith is going to go in and like case this joint for any magic items, anything that might be revelatory as to what is going on here. And there's clearly, is there a dead guy here?
No.
This is just too.
Wait, there's no sign of him?
Nope. He must have bugged out.
Are there, like, I guess I would look for secret doors, or
Yeah, did he just disappear? Nobody like
could have
saw
gone
where he went.
invisible.
Do I say anything with my magic vision?
Where did you last see him?
It was right where you are, Dell. They're both sitting there praying. I popped him and his friend, but then I took off. Unless he went invisible or went in a secret door, like something weird is happening.
Can I check the wall for a door?
I'm gonna be standing right in front of this door, standing guard. Keep me
Okay.
on the lookout. Make sure nothing get past me. We didn't see or hear this door open, so this dude has to be here somewhere.
Jim, should I roll like an investigation check or a perception check?
What are you trying to look for?
Any clues of where that guy went, any magic items, any clues as to what this place is and what could be we be in for, and specifically around this shrine.
Around the shrine. So it appears that he must have teleported away.
Okay. Anything else? Any goodies for us?
Inside this area, it looks like that with one dead person, if you were looking for someone to impersonate, then you might be able to get away with trying to be this hobgoblin-y looking assassin. The assassin is wearing like black armor. That's Makubli Key. She didn't really announce her name, but anyway, one person's missing, so maybe he teleported away and is gonna sound the alarm.
Yeah. Expect company, boys.
Yeah, that's why I'm still. Am I still holding my bolt on my
No,
firebolt?
if a round goes by, which
Okay.
we went out of combat, so
Okay.
the spell just goes blip and disappears.
Okay.
Now, if you're intending to like proceed cautiously to try to, so you do see there is some treasure over here, Ozus, in this area, and also over here. like gold coins. All right. So, Kineas, you're standing by the locked door. All right.
Yes, I'm guarding it to be sure. I didn't know if he was invisible
Right.
or not, so all I
Okay.
knew for sure is he had not gone through it yet.
You can see invisible people, can't you?
No, I can. Well, I can see. I guess I can see the spell around them. I always have detect magic.
I don't think detect magic lets you see invisible people. Okay.
Okay. I mean, I didn't
Fair
think I
enough.
could actually see them, just the spell.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Dell, what are you doing?
Oh, I was just coming out here. Is this another door?
Yes, those are locked doors.
Oh,
Um, does the expired assassin,
Hollow Oasis over this way.
is it like, does she have a mask as well, or a helmet?
Hood, black armor, looks like studded leather, short sword, dagger. This is,
You got pretty
This door is
beat up.
also locked.
I don't know if I can, let me see if I can copy this image. Yeah. Okay. We'll paste it in the chat.
I tell Del I didn't pick up any of the gold coins. I don't trust anything in here. I feel like this is one big trap.
I agree. Cool.
She's pretty big.
That's
I
awesome.
don't think I can impersonate her,
No, she can really
pull it off, but Kineas can.
Can you imagine forgetting her birthday? She's gonna beat you up.
Yeah. How worked over is her armor and stuff? Like, would it be
Well,
possible to?
you'd have to wipe the blood off, but yeah.
That's not like thrash.
You haven't torn it to shreds. You just stabbed her a bunch of times.
Well, Kineas, I'll never pass as her, but you could, buddy.
Well, several problems with that. One, I think I'm a little taller than she is actually. B, that armor is. Wait, so this is leather armor, right?
Yeah, it's like
So is she
studded
wearing?
leather. Black. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, aside from being a fashion don't, honestly, it'd be practically inconvenient for me. But do have an idea. So currently, I'm wearing a white cloak. I will pull up the hood and kind of make my cloak look like it matches her armor a little bit, like the same kind of design.
Okay, because you have that
Kind of,
cloak of many fashions or whatever.
yes. As
Okay,
long as
so you're gonna go for like a web motif.
like a black, pure black cloak with a white spider web laid into it. In the center, I want to be that skull design she has on her knee, on her knee pad.
Right.
I mean, better than nothing, honestly. Hey, they never get to use this thing.
Okay.
What's this door looking like, Jim? The one that Kineas is in front of? Is it
It's a big door.
like, could the spider get in, or is it pretty much flush?
This
Should we
one
do our
looks
thing?
pretty locked up. Yeah,
Okay.
it looks pretty tight.
Kineas, you want to go in there, or you stand by there to guard it?
I was guarding this, but before we do anything, how do I? You saw the wizard, right? Or the whatever it was.
Yeah, I saw them both. Yep.
Does my robe look anything close to what his looks like?
The guy that disappeared?
Yes.
Not to my knowledge. Jim, you didn't really describe him before I popped the shot off, but he was a gnome, so he's smaller. So I doubt you're going to pass as him.
Oh no,
I
I'm just trying to get general cult look.
like get culty.
Yeah, is the design? Yes.
Honestly, it happened so fast that I didn't see it unless Jim, you want to give some insight to what he was wearing.
Look,
Nope, there
look at
you
the
go.
screen.
Yeah. So with
I'm sorry I killed
I'm,
him.
I'm
He
very
looks
much
fun.
interrogating this about what this guy's cloak looks like, so I can make mine look like that.
And it had like
That's
white
what I was
things
doing.
hanging off it. I forget what they're called. There was red around it, generally black, red border.
Yes, I'm gonna keep the. Yes. So instead of, I had my original design, but I immediately thought, okay, this is too flashy. Trying to make mine look like what this is describing. Not the same, obviously, but close enough.
Some red, generally black cloak with some dangly things all around the cloak.
Yes.
Okay.
And and yeah, I'm gonna have that spider, like that weird skull spider insignia on the back of my, like in the center of my back,
Okay.
on my cloak.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
How do I look? Do I look like a barbarian, a barbaric heathen?
Del, do you want to open? Do you want me to open this door?
I think if we open any of the doors, we should all get together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back to where these guys are.
Yeah.
You ruin all the fun, Del. It was so close.
Oh, we found our doors. And gold.
And as nice as that is,
Don't pick up the gold, Sith.
I say don't touch any treasure unless the treasure is like an obvious magic item. Don't touch it until we're on our way back.
Yeah, it's very tempting to pick this stuff up.
Typically, when we're on our way back, all this stuff we can easily just, come and get it again.
Not going anywhere because anybody that would be coming in will go for the ruby first.
Yeah. Although, who would fall for that? It's such an obvious trap. Big ruby in the middle of the floor.
Zith would look away, like staring at the shrine.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Hey. So, did anyone put on the cultist armor?
It was too big for me.
Del, could you wear it?
Yeah, I could probably put it on. Is it armor?
It's studded leather.
Yeah, no.
Oh, right.
I'm good.
Ezra could. Ezra
Okay.
Ezra has plate. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if anyone asks, you're my prisoners.
Sounds good.
And actually, does anyone? I don't suppose anyone has disguised self or anything.
I have a disguise kit, but I don't have disguise self, unfortunately. I did look.
We give it that gnome on the run, so not worth it. Just if worse comes to worse, I will do the talking. Okay, let's unlock this thing. Let's unlock the door.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna go
And
here.
the
I'm
help
gonna
action.
do my thing. Bam. Bingo. Bongo.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Is that a 1? Oh my god! I rolled a 1. I turn around. I can't do it. Now help action. I can roll again. Yeah.
This is, by the way, you sense that this is actually wizard locked. It's got an arcane lock on it, making it difficult.
All right. Well, I'll try one more time. I'll let them know. Try one more time. See if I get any better here. Oh, nope. Terrible. I stand back like it's too strong for what I got.
I'm
let's see.
looking if there's anything I've got. I don't.
Something up my sleeve. I don't want to use it, but I could. Well, here goes nothing. Nobody has any great ideas, right?
I'm
No,
looking.
I don't have any magic items for this.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't have anything that would get me on the other side.
I might have one thing actually. Let me try this. Before we do anything else, I'm going to take out from my cloak, I take out a strange key. A mysterious key, one might say, even.
A murderous key?
Mystery key. I mean, no point in not using it.
Yeah, try it.
So frustrating.
Question marking. You get a 5% chance of unlocking a.
Wow. How they recall Cthulhu with them.
So I need to roll a D100?
Yeah.
Jim?
Yeah. A 5% chance would be a 20 on a D20.
Yeah, you wrote a 57. I could have given you guidance.
Yeah, wouldn't have helped.
Okay. Well, Zith will dig into his bag.
In, it doesn't seem to work. Yep.
Oh, that's a shot.
Zith will dig into his bag, take out like a note. He hasn't used this in a while. He looks for some quick notes, like, oh right, got it. So, and he goes for it, and he'll cast Dispel Magic on the lock. I'll use that. I don't like it, but I will use that spell slot.
While he's doing this, can I do an investigation roll to see if there's any kind of like, I don't know, tricks to opening up this door? Any like levers or something?
No, it looks like it would just require a very skilled door unlocker.
Dispel Magic get me anywhere to at least knock out the arcane part of the lock?
What level of spell can you dispel?
That's a good question. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends.
Okay. You dispel the arcane lock.
And is it unlock, or now do we have to go back to like picking it?
Now it's just got a regular lock on it. It's not an arcane lock.
But we still have to pick it. Like I still have to go back.
It should be easy for you to open. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Give you the help action.
Okay. All right. Hopefully I don't suck that bad.
How are you helping? Can I ask?
Well, I have years of lot picking experience from catching people like Zeth. I'm, helping you.
You've actually learned to pick lock. You have that.
Yeah,
skill?
I'm proficient with
Very
it.
good. All right. A little more to the left.
Much better.
A little more to the left.
Yeah. Underneath, like wait for the click.
Now wiggle it. Now wiggle. No. Okay. What did your
18?
18. All right.
I hear the click.
Yep.
And I stand back and let Big Bad Canaeus walk in. Give him the after you, sir.
Take a deep breath, straighten my back. Walk with confidence. Okay.
All
It's
right.
like
So this
there's
room, um, this room here looks like it is a guard chamber. And coming around the corner, hearing the door open, comes the guard.
I knew it. That's it. We could have stayed home.
I'm gonna,
Whoa, he's a big boy.
Oh, yeah.
He's ugly too. I mean,
So
go ahead.
this is an enormous winged biped with a boar's head. Is pacing in front, and now in front of you, coming over to see you. This is what?
with that, do I recognize what this creature is?
How many demons are you familiar with?
I have no idea. Probably not very many.
Exactly. Probably not. Probably certainly not this one. But you'll be very familiar with it now. He carries a trident, and on a hook on the trident, there is a ring of keys. He looks at you and he says, What do you want?
I'm here to replace you on your shift.
He looks behind you and he
We have
goes,
some prisoners.
Oh, prisoners, okay, come on in.
Ooh.
He gestures to his left, so to the southwest. Bring them in. What they do?
Try to sneak in. We're going to defile the shrine. Savages.
Sneaky, sneaky. And
Come
they
on in,
just
you
follow you?
bastards.
How do they just follow you?
If they know if they don't follow me, I'm gonna torture them till their lungs bleed from all their screaming they're gonna do.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if we have room.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Put them in the middle one.
Where's he pointing to, Jim?
He's pointing in the room, and he goes, in the empty one. Or maybe, yeah, not empty, but not occupied. Come on in. And he comes over and he opens the door and he has you, like, directs you to come in. In here, there are several cells. In the first cell, there is a big old burly cyclops sitting in this cell. In the second cell, there is a body of an elf, a desiccated corpse of an elf lying on the floor. And so he comes over and he uses one of his keys and he unlocks that cell and says, all right, go in.
Prisoners, get your butt in here, or I will chase it so hard. You'll pray to your mother you'll never sit again.
Oh, wow. He's really getting into this role.
Yes,
Wait.
why I'm standing next to the demon. Can I try pickpocketing him?
Ooh.
You want to try to steal his keys?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. You can use sleight of hand to try to do that.
Hang on, I'm the only one in the cell.
So in C, in the third cell, do you see the letter C, or is that just me that can see that? Oh, look. Yeah, just me. All right. So in this cell
No
here,
idea why I rolled with advantage.
in this cell,
The first
so
one
the A, B, C, and D, right? From right to left for some reason. From my perspective, it's left to right. But A is on the right, B is in the middle, C is in the middle, D is on the left. There's a gray-skinned creature with stringy black hair and cultist robes sitting hunched in a corner of this cell.
That's right here, right?
This one, yep, that's the dude right there. And then there is
Right here.
a bugbear, but I'm not sure why it's not on the map, so I'm going to put one in there. Stand by.
Oh.
Bugbear. There he is. Bonk. Okay, there's a bugbear in this cell. All right. The bugbear has thick eyebrows, slumped on the bench against the wall in this jail cell. Anyway, there you go. Looks like she's sleeping on the little bed against the wall. All right, what do you do?
What's the what I got here? Is a Cyclops?
A big old cyclops. Yep.
And we're getting
Who's going in?
So,
Which room are
next
we
to-
put in?
B, next one.
This one here?
Right here.
yeah, but before I go in, Austin, before you go in, don't do anything yet.
He's in.
So I'm gonna look towards the cell of the Cyclops and how durable do these shells look?
Oh, pretty good.
I mean, that Cyclops seems so. No offense, quite weak. Are you sure some of these prisoners can use magic? Are you sure that these things can hold?
Oh, that's okay. Thrill over there, he's not gonna do anything. And Gertrude, yeah, well, Gertrude will pretty tight in there. She's shackled. She's not going anywhere. I'm not worried about it.
Well, maybe you give me you can show me. Just to reassure me that I won't need to worry about these scum getting out of these cells.
Okay. He
Prisoner
goes to reach.
out.
Yeah, he goes to reach for his keys and realizes they're not there. Hey,
Wrong.
wait a minute.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
All right.
Well, isn't the cell already open because Oz is in there?
Ozus is in the cell that's open. He was going to open the key to the Cyclops cell and kind of give you the tour, but he just found out his keys aren't working. Like they're not there. You took them. All
I'm aware
right.
I took them. I look at him like, what's wrong?
Let's roll initiative.
So Jim, while that was all happening, Zith was like he peeled off, went around the corner, hopefully undetected, and cast greater invisibility on himself.
Okay.
How do we do initiative? Do we roll off the? Oh, it's not like that. Okay.
I think you can just roll initiative, can't you?
Rolled it from D&D Beyond because it usually
Oh.
works better, but that didn't work. Okay. Oh, there it is. There we go. Just whip the double deuce. Okay, buddy. Oh, so he's mad now because of Caneus? Caneus, does he know
his
Caneus
keys.
has his keys?
Oh, yeah, he's the only one standing by him. So he's not mad. All right. So Ozus, Zith, Maltok, Kaneas, and Dell. And let's add Srill in for good measure. Nice. Okay.
Am I way up there in the? Am I? Ooh, I'm up top. Where's great? I love it.
Yes, sir. The double deuce.
Yes,
Are we all
out
in?
of the cell.
Let me know when we're ready to. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to scream.
All right. Then Ozus, you, sir, are up.
Okay. Let's see.
Now, right. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, so you cast blindness and deafness on the big pig-headed demon.
blindness. It keeps giving
Okay.
me an error message every time I hit blindness. But he passed his saving throw.
It worked. You did it to him twice.
Why does it keep doing that?
DC 17 con save. Keep highest. Let's see what it says.
Yeah, he passed his con save. He's not blind.
Okay. All right. He's not blind. Why did they give him blind anyway?
I don't know. I didn't write the code.
Me either.
And I don't know why it's doing twice the rolls.
Yep. I don't either. Okay, I got rid of him. He's not blind. Okay. Anything else, sir?
I don't think. What?
Get out of the cell.
Table talk.
Well, if I don't have a
I'm gonna start
bonus,
giving you negative DMI.
I can't. No, I can't get
Table
out of the
talk.
cell. He's in front of the cell.
do it.
Well, Canadians will say the same thing. We had a plan.
Well, where do I run here?
Yep. All right, I'm gonna give you disadvantage on crap. All things.
No, I'm
Everything.
ending my turn.
Okay. All right. All right, Zith. You are invisible. What are you doing?
Yep.
A fight has just broken out. Now what?
And I.
Firebolt, you hit the demon.
Yep. And knowing that he probably knows where I am now because of where it came from. I'm gonna move 8 in. Like, can I get flanking if I move here or no?
No, flanking comes from the fact that you are attacking from two sides, and he has to pay attention to both of you. If he can't see you, then
Oh, right.
he
There's no flanking.
can't defend
That
against
makes
you.
sense. Yep. Okay, and I'm gonna move back here. So I confuse him a bit, and yeah, I'm good.
So greater invisibility, however, you can stay invisible until the spell ends. It doesn't turn you visible when you attack or anything.
Oh, sir.
Yep.
Had it forever. I barely used it. I didn't like. Kineas was getting way too into character. I thought that this could go bad, so I was like out of here.
Okay, so Maltok is mad. Maltok mad, you stole keys. And so he is going to do.
He's going to strike it. Thank God for the self-defense.
Looks like he gets to use Horror Nimbus. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't know what that does, but here we go. A Horror Nimbus.
It sounds awesome.
Yep, I
Do it.
agree. Here we
Do
go.
it.
Use the ability. All right, so the Nalfeshni magically emits scintillating multicolored light. Each creature within 15 feet of the Nalfeshni that can see the light, I see the light, must make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or be frightened for 1 minute. A creature can repeal the saving throw. I'll repeat. Sorry, can't read tiny print. Repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, ending the effect on itself on a success. If the creature saving throw is successful, or the effect ends for it, the creature is immune to that effect again for 24 hours. So,
Well, I
Oz is.
failed.
Okay, let's see. We got to make a saving throw for what is it again? What saving
I got
throw?
a 13.
A
How come Kineas automatically came up?
wisdom. Wisdom. I targeted him. I didn't target everyone in 15 feet. So that's what I should have done. But I read the description after I attacked. All right, or I was going to do a regular attack, but then I read that. All right, Gertrude makes a saving throw.
I'm frightened for
Are you frightened?
Yeah.
Let's add that. So in your statuses on your token,
That means all my attacks are disadvantaged, or I can't do anything.
You can't move closer to the target of your fright either.
But I can't attack him.
And 5, 10, 5, 10, 15. So
Okay.
that guy needs to make a save too.
Oh, I'm a scaredy cat.
Okay. So, yep. He gets to make a save. Wisdom. Saving throw. Huh. So he rolls a 10. He's frightened. Status. Frightened. Okay. All right. So he did his thing, and then he gets to do more. So this dude's multi-attack says that he uses his Horror Nimbus if he can, and then it makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite, 2 with its claws. So Kineas, you are targeted already. We're going to have 1 come through. That was a bad roll. 2 come through. Here it comes. That one's a little bit better. That's a 21. That'll hit you. But you use Gift of the Metallic Dragon and wrap some wings around you, baby. All right, so he's not going to do any damage to you. Because that raises... You grant +5 bonus to your AC. So it should do no damage to you, but it did anyway. So I'm going to undo it. All right. Then, that was 2 claws. Here comes a bite. And that misses. Wow. That's really too bad, because it would have done 41 points of damage. All right. Well, that ends his turn. Kineas, you're up. What are you going to do?
Thank God I can stop talking. I can stop pretending to be a piece of shit. And I say, right as I take out my crystal longsword and attack him. Man,
That's
you're
what he
one
looks like.
mofo.
Yeah.
Let's see. So 1d8 damage. Bad. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Giant Smite. I'm gonna remain the same size. So yeah. It does damage.
Why'd you do a damage to yourself? That was dumb.
I did not mean to. It just does that automatically. Wasn't planning to use damage for that one roll anyway. There you go. Heal myself by 1 hit point. So it does take another 70 points of damage, and now I will roll Giant Smite. D6. There you go. 5 points of damage. And you know what? No point in not doing it. I'm going to try the Fire Rune.
Okay.
Which 8 points of radiant damage. Oh, and he failed. Okay. So now I'm going to move back. This is reach looks like it's 5 feet or 10 feet from what I can see.
Hard to say.
Yeah, I've got a whole minute of this.
I'm gonna take my. I'm just gonna take the 5 foot. Take 5 foot back.
Okay.
So
Oh, so
I
he
don't
can
get opportunity.
all day long?
And that will end my turn.
Okay. Then Dell, you're up. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna come running. And
I love all my radiant damage attacks.
I did
Right,
it.
so you're crossing the barrier, and he's going to be able to get an attack on you.
Oh, just for entering the room?
Yeah, no, you ran past him, so you're at the.
I came around this way though.
Yeah. I see that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what I'm
No problem.
saying is, there's a plane. Here's what I mean, so that
Yeah.
we're clear. There is a plane that goes across him like this from you, right? Can you see me draw that?
Yeah.
So you've met that. So that now means that. So normally 5e rules are you can run circles around somebody, and it only is when you leave their reach that they get an opportunity attack. We're using some rules I like about 4th edition, which include flanking, but that also means that if you're going to run around somebody, they get an opportunity attack if you try to go behind them within their reach.
Got you. Good to
Otherwise,
know.
you have to
Thank
run
you.
outside. You have to run outside of their reach and then come in from behind them. Like if you're entering their reach, you just have to keep going straight at them. But if you enter their reach and go around them, then they can get an opportunity attack as you pass. So he's going to take an opportunity attack. And I think he's going to try to nash you with a bite. That's what he's going to do as his little freebie attack. Which is going to be nasty if he hits you. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Probably not. Oh, with a 20, I think that is going to do it.
Nice.
It
All right,
will.
Del. So that's 31 points of damage with his teeth and horny jaws and whatever just like tear into you as you go by. He's like, ah, and he reaches down and just bites at you. And that hurt. All right. You may now finish your move. What else do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna slice him back.
Okay.
I believe I have targeted.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know why you get the hot.
I don't know why I
highest
have
then.
advantage.
It still says not detected. Just so weird.
I don't have any effects on me. I have bless. I feel like that should have run out, but that karma.
Oh yeah.
I will do and unarmed for my bonus action. I'll stay right there.
All right. Took a little bite out of crime. That's good. All right. Then that moves us to this guy who's going to go over and try to break his lock.
He's frightened.
Yeah, but he can still do stuff, right? But
Right. Does he have to?
he just
next
doesn't
round-
do it well.
Does he have to make another wisdom saving throw?
He has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source. He's trying
No,
to
my
move
question is,
away.
how many times? I mean, on my next move, I get to throw, because this is the first time he's frightened. On his next move, and my
The
next
end of
move,
his turn. Yeah.
okay. So I
On
have
the
to
end
wait
of his
another
turn.
round.
Yeah, so he's going to use an ability check, right? Because a skill,
After
ability checks, and attack rolls. Well, I don't know. Is that an ability check, a skill? I don't think
is
so.
it before or after? So that's what I'm trying to.
Oh, he's going to try first, and so I could give him disadvantage. So let's see if he can do. Has +1 with that. Not great. Nope, he's stuck. He's trying. He's frantically trying to get the lock undone, where he's at. And so now I'll give him a saving throw,
Okay.
and I believe it's a wisdom saving throw to not be frightened.
Yeah.
Pretty
Wisdom.
sure.
17.
Nope.
No,
He
15.
rolls a 1. He's terrified still. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna move on from him, and Anea is not going to really do anything. Ozus, back to you. You are frightened. You have to live around being frightened. So you
I'll
can't
start-
really go any. Yeah, you can go further away. Yep.
And then I can firebolt him at a disadvantage.
You can. Yep.
Wait, could I cast Death Ward on myself, or?
Sure.
But would that wouldn't be at a disadvantage though?
It's not an attack roll. It makes perfect sense if you're terrified that you would do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And that'll end my turn.
Oh, you cast it on Maltok. Thanks.
Oh no, I should be casting on my.
I can use that. You didn't change the target. So, thank you. Maltak now has Death Ward. I will remember that. All right.
No, I can't cast it on myself.
I think he's fucking with you, man.
Yeah.
Well, you had
Sorry,
it targeted
sorry,
when you
Eugene.
cast the spell, so there you go.
No,
Just
it's
recast it
not-
on you. Just recast it on yourself, and don't use
Yeah.
the spell slot.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah,
But
Death Ward.
I'm gonna test the death ward right
I
now.
love it. I love it. All right.
What I don't understand is from what it can only it's supposed to just cast on myself.
Yes. No, you can cast on someone else. You touch a creature. It's in touch though. It's touch.
That's what.
distance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not even close to you.
I know, but you had someone targeted, and
Okay.
you got to just. In other words, you can do something on yourself. Still got to target yourself, even though the words say one thing. The automation doesn't know that. It uses targeting. All right. So Zith, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Can I ask, did you do a good job on him last time?
Yeah, relatively good. I got 8.
Oh, I almost forgot. Did I didn't get to throw a wisdom save.
Oh yeah, do that to see if you're unfrightened.
Yeah.
Go for it.
How's he looking,
Get
Jim?
about,
Sorry.
20 points of damage in.
You did
What's
what? 20
Something like
points?
40 points.
11. Still frightened.
No, you are still frightened. Yep.
All right. So I'm actually gonna in my
38.
invisible way, I'm gonna slither up here. He can't take an opportunity attack, right? Because he can't see me.
He already took one.
Oh, all right. Well, good. So I'm gonna try and get right here and provide the help action for my friend Kineas when he goes for it. When I see Kineas start to attack, I'm gonna like tap him on the shoulder and like flick his ear, and move back to sort of
He's
yeah.
big. You notice how tall he is. He's
Or like,
very, very big.
I'll pull some hair out of his
Kick him-
knees or like whatever, just
kick
like
him in the
annoy him. Yeah.
Kick him in the shin.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna give my guy Kineas some help.
Okay. Start a turn. That's another 3 points of radiant damage.
Oh no. Okay. He took it. All right, so I think he's going to target Dell. And he gets
He's restrained, so whatever that means for him.
he just can't move, right?
I think he has disadvantage.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature has disadvantage. Wait, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. All right. So Dell, you're going to benefit from that. All right. So we're going to try. Oh wait. How did I forget that?
He said he has the head of a boar.
Yeah.
What's the body like?
He's a little pig-headed. He looks like this. Let me show you again.
You almost made me snort. Oh yeah, I have the picture too.
All right.
Yeah,
So we.
he must have issues eating though.
It works somehow.
All right. Let's see what happens here. This guy casts Cone of Cold.
Say what now? Who?
Oh,
Who's doing this? Maltok?
Iron Teeth.
Where did he go? I stepped out of the room for 1 second.
yeah, I don't know why he disappeared. Oh, he moved over there.
Right. Ezra, Kineas.
Oh, it banished.
Him moving, can I get like an attack
No.
of opportunity? No.
Ezra banished him.
Oh, that mother effer came back.
Yeah.
You son of a gun.
Okay. So you guys
Go
all get to
somewhere
make
else?
some saving throws. It's 33 points
Oh,
of damage. And
Oh boy.
did everyone
And this is
fail their
normal,
saving
right?
throws?
No advantage.
And does he reach
Right.
me?
Yep.
No, I have to
Okay.
throw too, right?
I just put the template down. You guys are barely in reach. Ozus, you're out of reach. You don't have to do it. All
Yeah,
right, so
I saw
Dell. Okay, so Kineas, you'll take half. Dell, you'll take full damage. Ezra, oh, it didn't roll for him, so he needs a DC 16 con save.
He threw 19. It shows here.
Oh, it shows that he made it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm not included in this. Thank God. How did that happen?
No, you're just out of range.
Oh God.
So
And
60
moving
feet.
back.
And
See, kids, always step back when you're
if
frightened.
he had stepped cast it like 10 feet closer, it would have caught everyone in that room.
Ugh.
But it caught only most of the people in that room. All right, so you see behind
Jim?
him.
Oh.
Yes. What?
Zip is gonna foresee himself succeeding in this save and burn. I
Ducking
mean,
out of the
I
way.
hope so, and burn a 17.
All right,
If
sounds
I
good.
don't know if that succeeds it.
DC 14 con save wins. So
Okay.
So you'll be half damage, and then you have some kind of evasion or something. Can you
No,
half it
I
again?
don't. No,
Oh, okay.
that's only. I don't even know if Dell does.
I
Maybe
have
Dell
that,
does.
but it's on Dex, not Con.
Right.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, this is the cold.
Mhm.
Okay, so Ezra takes 33, Kineas takes 16, Dell takes 33, and Zith takes half. Let's move that to half.
I think it got my
Half.
yeah.
Okay, and that should fix your. Did that
My
fix your? You
thing.
should be at 51. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, half.
No,
I need to
that's
fill.
yeah. Oh no, the other way.
So that's your concentration check. You fail and you become visible.
Oh, that. Wait, what happened? Where's my
You
concentration
failed
check?
your concentration check.
With advantage? Okay.
I don't even know why, but you only rolled a 7 even with advantage. How sucky is that?
I didn't even
All
roll
right.
that. But can you reverse the damage? I think the damage is wrong. I should have be 80 minus 15 or 16.
That
Thanks.
should do it. Did it fix it?
Yeah, that looks right.
Okay. All right.
That was so good.
So
And
there you go.
Jim,
We are going to call it right there for tonight.
one
Well,
thing,
we
did
got
the demon
started. The night's young.
What? Yeah, I know, right?
And did the demon roll a saving throw?
He teleported out of your chains. Those chains don't go with him, do they?
Yeah, they do.
They go with him. You can't get out with a teleport. Normally, when you're restrained, you would. All right, let's look that up, and we'll see if the chains stay with him when we come back next week.
Let's see.
All right, guys, we're going to say goodnight to the internet.
Good night to
Everybody
the
say goodnight, Gracie. All right.
Good night, Gracie.